We have great news to share regarding Laser's performance over the past year. The system's actuarial value of assets grew to $12 billion, an increase of nearly $350 million from the prior year. Laser's also realized a 15.8% market return, and positive numbers are expected in fiscal year 2017-2018. Our current return led to the system being profiled by Top 1000 Funds as one of the best performers among large U.S. pension funds.
Pensions and Investments, the international newspaper of money management, featured Lasers as one of the top performers among similar pension funds. In a separate article, the publication ranked Lasers in the top third quartile as one of the 10 best performing public pension plans for 2017.
Laser's Chief Investment Officer, Bobby Beale, was highlighted in Trusted Insight as one of the top 30 pension chief investment officers with outperforming portfolios.
Laser's Board of Trustees and staff strives to be forward-thinking, disciplined, and efficient while continuing to allocate assets for the long term. Lasers is well positioned to meet its future goals and objectives.
And speaking of efficiencies, Laser saves over $10 million annually through internal portfolio management. We have also earned slightly over an 8% average on our 30-year compounded actuarial return, a great example of prudent management.
Last fiscal year, Lasers invested over $221 million in Louisiana companies via publicly traded securities and private investments. These investments help support thousands of jobs in Louisiana.
Lasers was recognized nationally once again for outstanding achievement in financial reporting by the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States and Canada for our annual report and summary annual report. Lasers also received the Public Pension Coordinating Council Standard Award for funding and administration.
In the past fiscal year, Lasers paid $1.2 billion in pension benefits to members and their families in Louisiana, equaling $1.58 billion in economic stimulus for Louisiana. 45,000 retirees live in Louisiana. Lasers rank-and-file retirees earn a modest average benefit of $25,824 a year.
When I do ordinary things like go to the grocery store or hair salon, I sometimes think about how fortunate I am to have my Lasers pension. It's comforting to know that after many years of public service, my benefits are protected. I'm also spending my retirement income and contributing to the local economy.
The Louisiana Budget Project Pensions and the Parishes report shows Louisiana's state pension systems are critical to working families and retirees across the state and serve as key economic drivers in Louisiana.
Lasers is really a great bargain for Louisiana. The state's portion of a Lasers member accruing benefit has decreased to 3.75% of their pay. As a comparison, Social Security would cost 6.2%. Employees pay between 7.5% and 13% depending on their plan, funding nearly 70% of the cost of their accruing benefit. The payroll for active members has been reduced by $20 million.
The unfunded accrued liability, known as the UAL, is the debt owed to the system by the state of Louisiana. Principal and interest are now being paid for the 5th year. We have turned the corner. Lasers' funded ratio has increased from 62.6% to 63.7%.
To improve funding and the health of the system, Lasers is proactively reducing the discount rate, the expected actuarial return earned over time through investments. The inflation rate has also been reduced from 3 to 2.75%.
Lasers has been in the forefront of pension reform for many years. The Pew Charitable Trust 2016 report recognized Louisiana as one of the top 5 states with retirement systems headed in the right direction.
Legislative reforms already enacted are expected to reduce Lasers' pension costs by $3 billion. In fact, we have already applied an additional $574 million to reduce the UAL, which will greatly benefit the great state of Louisiana.
Through money-saving reforms, prudent management, cost-effective funding, and stimulation of Louisiana's economy, Lasers is making a positive difference in the lives of our members and our state, impacting all 64 parishes. Much of Lasers' success is attributable to the wise decision-making of our Board of Trustees, an exceptional investment team, and a staff dedicated to providing retirement security for our members. We're all proud to say that Lasers benefits Louisiana.